Peace and love, YouTube family. Welcome back to another video. So as y'all can see from the title, we're going to be going over these 6 fragrances that are just completely incomprehensible when it comes to the amount of compliments, the amount of respect they give, the the sheer aroma and aura that they produce. I'm talking about 100,000 plus. So y'all tap in, tune in for a crazy ride. Let's get it.
Everyone knows that I mess around. Surely that don't mean that you can't hold it down.
All right. And I was going to say, all right, fragrance family, all right, YouTube family. So let's go ahead and get into it. So for the first one on the list is just an impeccable, long-lasting, crazy 90 to 95% of the original clone or original fragrances cloning. Just a crazy hype beast clone that everybody should know by now, and it's from the house of Lattafa, and it is Aside. If you haven't heard of this one by now, you've been in a rabbit hole, and I don't know what you've been doing, but yeah, this is one of the most crazy, sensational beasts inside of the Lattafa kingdom. And it is just a strong incense, tobacco, smoky, resinous style version of the fresh, already mass appealing Dior Sauvage DNA. And it is just a sexy clone of Elixir. And honestly, bro, when it talks about getting close to clones, this has to be in the top 10 of the clones that are just insanely cheap for the price per mil. Also, because this is 100 milliliters, right? And the style is completely close. I mean, it's so close, it's ridiculous. It's the same mass appealing, long lasting designer fragrance of Dior Sauvage Elixir, just on an extremely reasonable price. Like, and it's brilliant. It's brilliant. Honestly, when I first got this, I could not put this down. I could not put this fragrance down. Like, and as more and more I started to wear it, and more it started to grow on to me, it's like, it just does what it needs to do. It's just there, and it lingers in the air, this smoky, resinous, a little citrus, a little citric, but also very elegant, you know, and timeless style type of fragrance, man. It just belongs on the Hall of Fame. It just smells that good. Just that damn good. From the house of Lattafa, Aside. Beautiful bottle, beautiful fragrance. All right, up next. So when we talk about Lattafa, it's hard for me not to mention Fragrance World, because in my opinion, Fragrance World is in the same realm, if not better, than Lattafa. And when we're talking about Dior, we go from Sauvage Elixir all the way to Dior Homme 2020 or Dior Homme Sport, which are 2 very similar fragrances. Dior Homme Sport, Dior Homme 2020 have the same aldehydic pink pepper type of smell, and it's just very citrus, bergamot forward, fresh, and just easy to wear on you. It's just a dead grab. Like, you can grab this anytime, anywhere. It's gonna work, it's gonna perform, and it's very, very, like, it's got a very cleanliness vibe to it. This just smells really clean. I believe it's the aldehydes in here that just kind of makes it almost effervescent, but still a sweet citrus and a woody, very strong woody background drop. It just makes this fragrance. Damn. Oh! What's crazy is, like, I'm smelling it in the air right now, and it just goes. It just goes for days and days and days. It doesn't last for days, but like, I can put it on right now and I'll smell it until I can't like smell it anymore. Like, it's gonna always be there. If you own clothes, it becomes really, really light to the wear after about 7 to 8 hours. But then it's like you can still smell it. It's like, damn, okay, I know I had this on. So for a freshie, it's a beast mode fragrance. I have to put it in that category. To me, on my clothes, on my skin, it's amazing. And as you can see from the dent, something that I wear quite often. So y'all tap in from the House of Fragrance World, Parfums D'Homme Sport. Super elegant freshie. I mean, this is a freshie, but it's not as fresh as some of the other ones. So, but it still has that same fresh style type of DNA to it. Let's keep it on. Let's go a little bit different. Like, this is not so fresh. This is from the House of Fragrance World as well too, and it's from the house, it's the part of the One and Only line, and it is Moonlit Night. me tell you something about this fragrance. When you talk about exotic, right? This is what it's a clone of Dolce & Gabbana Luminous Night. When you talk about exotic, right? This is one of the ones I think of like the safari, you know, like the jungle, like, you know, this is an exotic style fragrance, you know what I'm saying? Tropical. But it doesn't have those type of notes in it. It's more of like a sweet, resinous, almost effervescent. It kind of smells like a Coca-Cola or a Cheerwine soda to a degree. But it's done in a very modern style, happy. It got the one DNA in here, but it's like a very effervescent. It made it effervescent. And it made it a little bit like almost cherry. Even though cherry is not listed in the notes, it has like an almost cherry style smell to it. And I'll leave the notes up there. It's just a beautiful, gourmand, sexy style fragrance that you can easily wear. And once you start to wear it, it's going to wear you. It's just going to wear you out. That's just what it does. And the thing about it is, I think on discounters right now on FragranceNet, you can probably get this for about $32, which is a very reasonable price for what you're getting. 100 mLs, and each and every ml is just going to get you there. Brilliant scent. And what I do need to mention is too, every fragrance on this list is 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Sexy, and this was not fresh, you know, so don't let it fool you. This is a date night signature. This is a signature date night scent, which means you can wear this every time you go out. Every time. Light sprays in the summer though. This is kind of heavy. Light sprays in the summer. Very brilliant though. Nice one. Tap in with this one. Up next on the list from the house of, I'm just gonna say from the house of Rave, and we got Now. And pretty much this fragrance, it's all you can ask for when it comes to that pineapple style Creed of Vintage DNA. It's literally all you can. You don't need to go no further than Rave Now. It has all the ticks, dings, and bells, everything you need, all summed up into this fragrance right here. Everything's there. The pineapple, the birch, the woods, it's all there to contribute to this very fresh, juicy pineapple, effervescent type of smell. And it lingers and it does a great job in all weathers. And when it's hot, like when it gets hotter, this fragrance, it just leans, it's like it almost explodes inside of the hot weather. So it's something that you can wear that's gonna keep going in the hot weather. In the cool weather, it cuts through the colder months, but in the heat, this fragrance just explodes into this very juicy, effervescent pineapple. And it's just a sexy accord to it all the way through. So y'all tap in from the house of Rave and get into Rave Now. The blue bottle. It's a black bottle too. That's also a pineapple scent, but the blue bottle is the one you need to grab. Beautiful stuff here. Up next on the list from the house of one of the clone houses that I am not very familiar with. I only have one clone from this entire house. And this clone is one of the best clones that I have in my collection. And it's from the house of Flavia. And it is called L'Impression Parfum. It is the one and only Limicite or Lemon Tints clone that you may need from the house of Louis Vuitton. And it's amazing. The way this fragrance is orchestrated is to this woody amber, almost, it's like a juicy, woody amber type of smell. Like a juicy amber is the best way I can explain it. It's just done so beautifully, man. It's a 10 out of 10. Everything that you need, it checks it off the box. I mean, this is so close to L'Immensité, it doesn't make any sense. It's crazy. It's insane how sexy and close this fragrance is to L'Immensité. And I'm gonna make this one the thumbnail because it does whatever it does what it needs to do. It just does it, and it does it in the most beautiful, sexy way possible. So y'all grab from the house of Flavia, L'Impression Parfum. You don't need anything else, I promise. Last but not least, from the house of Lattafa, or what we call My Little Pony, Maison Alhambra, we got Alpine Home Sport. And this is a clone of exactly what it looks like. It's a Allure Home Sport clone. I'm just surprised that these clones are not getting copyrighted. I mean, look how close this is to what it's cloning. Alpine Home Sport is I'm gonna tell you something though, right off the bat. If you have Missoni Wave, you don't need it. You do not need it. You just don't need it. I swear to God, you don't need it. But if you don't, and you want something for $19, $20, just this crazy cheap price that smells extremely close to the original DNA, I would grab Alpine. It's just a very fresh, citrus, woody, aquatic smelling fragrance. And it lingers on the skin. I'm talking about 8 to 10 hours. Lasts on clothes until you wash it. It's a beautiful, effervescent citrus note to it. And it just gets, it lasts. It's a strong pumping one. Like this one leaves a good sillage in the air. Like as you walk through, like it's a good, fresh bergamot, lemon, citrus, pepper sillage that's just left behind you. There's just a fresh, almost spicy accord to it that just makes it smell extremely pleasing. So from the house of Alpine Home Sport, y'all tap in with, God damn, from the house of Mason Alhambra, y'all tap in with Alpine Home Sport. And that's gonna do it for the video tonight, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for tapping into the channel. We on the road to 600. Y'all keep subscribing, keep tapping in. Let's get it.
Everyone knows that I